After this long winter, many runners will be leaving their treadmill inside and hitting the great trails that Sault Ste. Marie has to offer. Angela is a running coach for Jade. Angela, what are some of the things that we should look out for this spring when we're hitting the trails?
This is an extended winter, as you can see, gloves and hat on. So you're just going to be careful that you're running in an area that is clear of ice. So we've tried so far just to avoid the hub trail a little bit. This week, not so bad, but you just want to make sure that you're running on a clear surface. If you do find yourself with some patches of ice or gravel, just going to take small little steps. Maybe stop and walk as well. It's not worth it. Not worth wiping out.
We've talked about leaving the treadmill behind and getting outdoors and running. What are some of the benefits of outdoor running as opposed to the treadmill?
Sunlight. That's my number one reason to run outside. The fresh air, the sunlight. Running on the treadmill, some people call it the dreadmill because it can get really boring. Okay. The treadmill also does a lot of work for you. The belt underneath is moving and you're just kind of running in place. So getting outside, you've got some extra resistance to contend with, slight inclines in the trail that you're running, but just the fresh air and the sunlight is just so good for us. Yeah.
What are some of the benefits to our body and also to our well-being for running outside?
Yeah, well, definitely cardiovascular fitness, getting your heart rate up, so important. Some other benefits are just my own personal experience is my mood. Okay, so we think of it as a physical endeavor, but really running is very much, for me, it's like my drug. Okay, so I'm in a much better mood after I run. I feel like there's this sense of satisfaction, like I've accomplished something. So that's definitely, it's very physical, but also sort of emotional mood boosting activity.
What are some of the goals in this particular running clinic that you have?
Oh, some goals are, it's a Couch to 5K program, so maybe making it to a 5K at the end, that's the big goal. But also just to kind of learn about and test our own, I guess, boundaries. So if you don't think that you can run, you don't think that you could be a runner, you're just, starting out slow. We're doing a walk-run program, so you start with a walk and then you jog and then you get to walk again. So it's basically just accomplishing these small goals to eventually get to doing a 5K at the end.
Tasha is one of the participants. Tasha, how long have you been running and what are you hoping to get from this running clinic?
This is my third running clinic, my second with Jade, and just it's a great way, it's a motivator to get me out and have a group and have someone that you have a commitment to them, and that really helps.
What do you feel about running the trails here in the downtown area?
This is my favorite place to run. This is where I learned to run on this boardwalk. I love running downtown, Queen Street, Hub Trail, Waterfront. It's great.
And what are your particular views when it comes to fitness and well-being?
It's something, it can be fun, and I think that's what makes me stick to it, is if it's something that, like I said, it's with a group, it's fun, it's social, you're more apt to do if it's fun.
Get outdoors, walk or run on Sault Ste. Marie's trails. For Shaw TV, I'm Ann Gordon-Air.